Deep in the heart of Britain's forests, a delicate plant with a mysterious history quietly thrives. This is the enchanter's nightshade, a small flower with a name steeped in magic and myth. For centuries, nightshades have been famous for their strong poisons. They have taken the lives of emperors and kings alike throughout the ages. The Roman Emperor Claudius was allegedly killed by his wife Agrippina in this way, and deadly nightshade was the weapon of choice for assassins in the Middle Ages. Even lesser-known species, such as wood nightshade, also called bittersweet, has incurred numerous examples of children falling deathly ill from eating the berries throughout history. Nightshade plants often bear small, dark berries and pale, star-shaped flowers with 5 petals and very large stamens that form prominent yellow protrusions out from the centre of the flower, which harbour the pollen. But among the famous wood nightshade, black nightshade, and deadly nightshade, one species stands apart, the enchanter's nightshade. Unlike its more dangerous relatives, enchanter's nightshade is a modest herb, often found in the shady corners of woodlands. Its tiny, 4-petaled white flowers and small stamens make it unlike the other nightshades. In fact, despite its name, enchanter's nightshade isn't a true nightshade at all. While other nightshades belong to the Solanaceae family, this plant is part of the Onagraceae family, closely related to willow herbs, plants known more for their beauty than their toxicity. So why the name enchanter's nightshade? This plant's scientific name, Cercea lutetiana, hints at its magical associations. Lutetiana refers to Lutetia, the ancient name for Paris, whose reputation became one of witches, magic, and the occult between the 1300s and 1700s, as scholarship took a turn towards astrology, alchemy, and other practices that tried to make science of superstitious beliefs. Paris was home to self-proclaimed magicians like Alessandro de Cagliostro, even having been referred to as the City of Witches by some, as neo-paganism movements grew through the 1800s. The genus name, Cercea, comes from Circe, the sorceress from Greek mythology, who turned Odysseus's men into swine with a magic potion. Some even say that the legendary mandrake, another plant with supposed magical properties, was once also called Cercea as one of the major candidates for Circe's ingredient in the magic potion, putting our plant in famed company. Even the plant's common English name, enchanter's nightshade, reveals this delicate little flower's association with magic, and this species is so well included in medieval literature among mandrakes, henbane, bittersweet, and other potent medicinal and poisonous herbs that some even suggest these old references actually speak of deadly nightshade, which is oddly absent from many accounts. So why has this unassuming species become, in our modern naming, the plant of enchanters, and not others which once shared the title? This tiny flower's connection to magic isn't just in its name. Traditional medicine has long revered the Cercea species for treating wounds and joint pains. Ethanol extracts from these plants have been shown to alleviate symptoms of arthritis and osteoporosis, healing properties that may have seemed magical to our ancestors. In the UK, 2 species of enchanter's nightshade can be found, along with a hybrid species between them. The rarer, alpine enchanter's nightshade, and the hybrid species, upland enchanter's nightshade, thrive in the mossy oak woodlands of our west coast, adding further mysticism to finding an already magical species among our temperate Celtic rainforest's ancient gnarly oaks and emerald foliage. Aside from the alpine varieties, enchanter's nightshade is a common sight in woodlands across the UK, so keep an eye out for this charismatic little flower in the woods. It may be small, but enchanter's nightshade's history is rich with mystery and magic, and the true extent of the old tales and beliefs that led to its name remain lost to history, leading us to only speculate how the enchanter's nightshade ever stood among the huge names of deadly nightshade and mandrake in our ancestors' beliefs in magic and myth.